Welcome back. This is Mr. Benoit with Code High School, exercise 2.12.5, 4 corners. They want us to write a program that has Tracy draw a square in each corner of the canvas. The user should give one length dimension that's to be used for all sides of all squares. Hint, your sidewalk program may give you a bit of help with this program, and save the user input in a variable named square length. So let's go ahead and get started. Here I copied in the instructions. First thing I like to do is set the speed to something a bit faster. We're going to want Tracy to start down here in the lower left corner. And we've done this a few times, so I know that's minus 200, minus 200. Okay, and we want to get user input. They want us to set square length to be input of some question. What size square would you like? 50 colon space quotes parentheses. So that would give us a text value, and we want to use it as a number, so we have to convert it into an integer by passing it into the int function, right? So our square length is going to be the integer value of their input, asking them the question, what size square would you like, 1 to 50. Okay, and the best known method is when you ask them a question, they're going to enter a value, use a colon, and add a space afterwards, so when it runs, there's a space between the question and their text. Let's go ahead and run that. Okay, so it moved diagonally to that position. I should do a pin up, and over here it's asking me for a number, and I could type in 20. Okay, and that's all the program does, so not super interesting yet. Let's add the pin up. Okay, so we're going to need a function to draw a square. So define draw square function. Okay, and we're going to do forward. We're going to go forward square length. I can spell GTH, right? So we're going to go forward, left, okay, and down for I in range 4. Forward, left. I just do draw square. At this point, hopefully it will draw one square down here. Let's run the code. What size would you like your code? Let's say 20. Okay, and it gave us a square of 20 there. Cool. So now we want to have it draw one square here, one square here, one square there, and one square there. So this is minus 200, minus 200. This corner's plus 200. Corners minus 200, minus 200. Positive 200, minus 200. Lower right, 200 plus 200. Upper left, and positive 200, positive 200. Upper right. Okay, so that's kind of where we want things to be. But when Tracy draws a square here, first thing she's going to do is go forward. So this position, we want her to start off being 200 less our square length. We do this. Let's do, all right, so we're going to do a for I in range 4, right? Because we're going to do 4 squares. Set position set position minus 200, minus 200. Draw square, pen up. So Tracy is stopping there, and we want her to move there. So this is minus 200. That's plus 200. We want her to move 400 forward, less the square length. So we're going to go forward 400 minus square length. And then, let's actually start in the corner. If Tracy starts in this corner facing right, she could start in this corner facing up, and then in this corner facing that way, and she would always be in that little corner. So do left 90. Run it. Let's pick 50 this time to be different. Nice big square. She goes to the corner. Oh, she does another little square. Nice. Goes to the corner, does another square. Goes to the last corner, does another square, and returns here. Cool. That was it. We didn't have to move. We didn't have to take the square length for the move at all, because we always wanted Tracy to start in the corner and facing the direction of the first leg she was going to draw. That was a cool secret. Don't tell other people.